Hey, let me kick it to you right quick, man. Not on some gangsta shit, man, on some real shit. Anybody done been through the same thing, I'm sure you feel the same way. Big Phil, it's for you, pimpin'.
I've been traveling on this road too long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is there to go, there to go. And oh, I've been traveling on this road too long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is there to go, there to go.
Never had one of them days when you could've stayed home. Running to a group, so get the hate on. You walk by, they get wrong. You reply, then it should get blown way out. Way past discussion, just you against them. Pick one in Russia. Figure you'll get.
So this is probably going to be one of my longer videos, just the fact that I'm teaching you multiple card forces here. All these card forces are super easy and anyone can do them. So the first one I believe I showed was the classic force. So you always use ace of spades. This is how the classic force works. So you have the card that you want to force on top of the deck. You go to a spectator, give it the deck a swing cut, and then you want to get a pinky break. Right, so your ace of spades would be right here. Alright, you're getting a pinky break right on top of that. Alright, that's not visible to the spectator. So what you're going to do is you're going to start to fan out the cards. And the way you know when you get to your ace of spades, or whatever card you're forcing, is as you start to fan out your cards, there's a spot. This is the ace of spades because it's kind of just going to, I don't know, it's going to stick out. As soon as you start, that card sticks out. So you just fan through the cards, you see that card sticking out. Then what you're going to do is to make the spectator pick that card because they grab it, you're going to push it out at them. So you want to go like nice and slow, and then you see they're going to grab a card. You're going to speed up and kind of, or you can hopefully go at the same pace. Hopefully at the same pace the whole time, and get that card right on them. So you're going through, they go to grab a card, push it out there, they grab the card. This trick does not always work. This force does not always work, so just in case that it doesn't work, just make it a regular card trick instead of a card where they need to pick that card. And go on with the trick, don't act like you messed up and then come back to it later. So that is the classic force. One last time, your card is on top. Swing cut, pinky break, spread, look for the jogged card, push out at them. Hopefully they'll grab it. Alright guys, this one is the riffle force. It is super easy and it works every time. I don't like it as much as the classic force because in the classic force, I'm trying to think how to explain this. They get to pick the card, and here you kind of pick it for them. What you're going to do is you're going to riffle the cards, tell me when to stop. If they stop, you pull off the deck, and your card is there. So here, this is how it works. I'll put it face up for the tutorial. What you're going to do is you're going to riffle through the cards, and then they say stop somewhere. You're going to be squeezing real tight with these fingers, and you'll pull off all the cards except for that one. Alright, it doesn't matter if only you get like some of the cards, because no matter what, it's always right on top. So you riffle through, ask them when to stop, pull off those cards. It's right there, but you kind of want to hide it just by having your hand over it. They won't see it. Alright, that's the riffle force. Let's go to the next one. Alright guys, this is the Hindu force. You want the card to be on the bottom. Alright, so we got the ace of hearts on the bottom. What you're going to do is you're going to swing cut like 15 to 10 cards over, and you don't want a lot. The card's right here, alright? You pull like some cards off. You don't keep showing them though. I'm just showing you guys so you can see that you're taking off the top cards, not the bottom cards, so the ace of hearts stays there. Alright, so you have the card on the bottom, swing cut over. They tell me when to stop. They say stop. Show them that's their card. And that's how the Hindu force works. That's pretty good. I would say it's better than the riffle force, but it's not as good as the classic force. And the cold force I'm about to show you is probably the nextest one to the classic force. So here we go. Alright guys, the cold force looks a little something like this. What you're going to do is you're going to have your hand over the deck. Or no, never mind. You want to just have a card in your hand. Just don't make it seem like it is anything. Then you're going to ask them to pick a card. And what you're doing is you're hiding this card in your hand under here, and all the cards are going on top of that card. It's kind of hidden in my hand. So here, the Ace of Hearts, and you're fanning through. So then you have them tap a card. Let's say they tap this one right here. What you're doing is you close them all up. That ace slides right in there every time. This works every time. I don't like this one as much as the classic force because they don't get to pick it. They just tap it, and who knows what you're doing. Alright, so one last time. You're calling the card under. It's right here. Tap and tap a card. They tap this one right here. Close it up. And the Ace of Hearts makes it there every time.